Now I'd like to introduce the next act, one of my favourite acts in the world. One of yours too?
Oh, I love him. I love him.
A brilliant, brilliant, brilliant man. Would you please welcome all the way from Canada, the fantastic Mr. Sean Cullen.
Hello, everyone. It's lovely to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I've been traveling. I came all the way from Canada. You know, I travel. I'm away from home a lot. You know, I get lonely sometimes. Do you ever get lonely, sir? No? You look like you get lonely. And that's just me from here looking at you. You. Have you ever farmed? Have you ever farmed? No. You're a soft man, aren't you? It's not for everyone, the farming life. You have to be a hard man. No one thanks you if you're a farmer. No, you don't get a little card on your front doorstep. Thanks for the wheat, farmer. Enjoyed the pork rasher, farmer. They never send you a card. No one thanks you for milking the pigs. And you know what? You shouldn't be milking the pigs. Their milk is thin. It smells of bacon. No one likes that. But you know what the worst animal is on the farm? The laziest animal? The cat. Look at me, I'm all furry. So into themselves, you know? You give them a job to do, they can't concentrate. Give them a job to do, fix the barn. You come back 15 minutes later, they're licking their groins. Certainly it's erotic, but it's not what I want on my farm. Have you ever tried to plow a field with a cat? It's ridiculous. First of all, you need a tiny little plow. You're pulling it along, and then they're easily distracted. I mean, going, no, there's a butterfly. Oh, the furrow is crooked. The wheat grows up confused. Crazy bread. Yeah. You know, I used to be a farmer, but I don't have time for that anymore with my charity work. Yeah, do a lot of charity work. I work with Fight the Children, which is a group of cantankerous adults who thwart the will of children all over the world. Also, I do some work for Give a Dwarf a Stool, which helps dwarves reach new heights and look over things that they might not have overlooked before. But you know what? The most important one to me is I like to rub. I do a lot of charity rubbing. And I rub those who are no longer rubbed. And this is for them. I love the life I live, the pleasure that I give. My friends are all quite old, their story's almost told, but they need a friendly hand, someone to understand. Help them up out of the tub and give them a little rub. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. They drink a lot of tea. Sometimes they smell like pee. Their teeth are not their own, and they have quite brittle bones, and their hair is turning blue. But this is what I do. I rub the wrinkly skin, and that's when the fun begins. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I rub the elderly. It brings such joy to me. And when I rub them deep, sometimes they fall asleep. And the sleep is so sublime. It gives me lots of time to pull up in my van and steal everything I can. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. I'm rubbing the elderly. Everybody, I'm rubbing the elderly. Everybody, I'm rubbing the elderly. Yeah, I'm rubbing the elderly. Woo! I'm rubbing the elderly. Thank you. Thanks for that love, because I need it, and they need it. You know, I spend a lot of time alone on the road, and I fill my time, certainly with porn, but also I like to go to the movies. I like to go what's the best part of going to the movies? I'll tell you before you even answer. It's the trailers before every film. You get to see little mini films. It's very exciting, but the best part about it is the man with the voice who does all of the Hollywood film voiceovers. It's the man with the voice, because in every film takes place in a world. Because you know where you are. You're in a world. Wow, what kind of world? It's usually a world where there's some kind of dichotomy or some kind of, paradox. In a world where fire is ice. In a world where freedom is slavery. In a world where pork chops are slippery. That's not, but still. Follow me. And then there's one man striving for something. In a world where freedom is slavery, one man is fighting for hope. Danny DeVito is Pickle Worm! Not a great movie, but still. It's fun to be alive. And I was really excited because I live in Los Angeles, and I was doing a little voiceover work myself, and the man who does the voiceovers interrupted my session. And he came in, and he really was there. He was a tiny little bald man. And he interrupted my session. He said, "Excuse me, do you mind if I do an emergency voiceover?" I was like, "Well, if it's an emergency, come on in." And so he did. And it was awesome. He just sat down in the chair and just whipped one off. And it was incredible. In a world where war is freedom, one man is fighting for freedom. Another is fighting for his family. Mel Gibson is the patriot. And I was like, wow, how could that get any better? That was amazing. But then the technician in the booth said, "Okay, could you do it again, maybe faster?" And the guy said, "All right, boo. In a world where war is freedom, one man is fighting for his family, another fighting for freedom. Mel Gibson is the patriot." That's too glib. All right, how about if eels were sucking the blood out of your skin? Hundreds of eels. All right. In a world where, in a world where, freedom, Mel Gibson. That wasn't good either. And the man in the booth said, "Okay, how about now if a man was standing on a little chair urinating directly into your face?" In a world where, hello, piss treats. Anyway, that's a bit creepy. Yeah, thank you for the love of piss treats. Now, you people are lovely. You've been a wonderful crowd. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, sir, madam, monsieur. But you know what? I like to rock. But I don't rock about just anything. I like to rock about logs. It's a log, it's a log. It's a log, it's a log. It's a log, it's a log. Well, it's long and it's straight. It's made of wood and it's great. It's a log now. It comes from a tree. It's absolutely free. It's a log now. You can lay it on the ground. You can roll it around. It's a log now. You can learn it in water. You can pretend it's your daughter. It's a log now. It's a log now. It's a log. It's a log. It's a log now. It's a log. It's a log. It's a log now. It's a log. It's a log. It's a log now. Log with your bark on the outside. Will I ever get inside to where the sap runs free? Log, where are you going? You're no longer growing. You're not part of a tree. Oh, no, you're a log now. You're a log, you're a log, you're a log now. You're a log, you're a log, you're a log now. You're a log, you're a log, log, you're a log, log, you're a log, you're a log now. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. I need a nice piece of pine. Well, I don't have much cash, but give me that juicy piece of ash. Well, I once got my foot stuck on a staple, so I had to soothe it with the sap of a maple. Just any tree. Any trees? Elm. Sometimes I wear a Viking helm to cover the smell of the pungent elm. Well, I don't want you to think I'm a deadwood, but I'm sitting on the top of a redwood. Well, sometimes bad times have been dogging me, so I go and find a nice black piece of mahogany. Well, my favorite Jackson is Latoya, and I love the sweet sequoia. Well, a young man came along with a giant crane, and into a chocolate tub he dipped us. And I ended up coming out smelling like a very mentholated eucalyptus. It's a long
Thanks so much. Dylan, Ian, and Peter. Good news. Thank you for being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sean Cullen, that's all we have time for the rest of the night.